Seriously, Luke, take this from me. My arm is killing me. So I want to do kind of a quick catch-up on a couple of trailers and spots that dropped in the past week that got me very, very excited or hyped, and some that I'm just still... okay, that's a thing that exists. First up, let's talk about the Star Wars Episode VIII trailer that dropped, I think, yesterday at some point, but right now it's up already at like 5 million views for a 30-second spot saying, hey, guess what? We started filming Episode VIII. I mean, Star Wars is all about hyping the product at this point. They do a very good job at it and showing very little as possible. And they do show as very little as possible of the actual thing, since it just started like day one of shooting. There's a shot of the island that Luke is on. Oh, by the way, spoilers, Luke is on an island. You should know this by now, because you probably should have seen the Episode 7 by now. And he's still looking all bearded and quiet and stoic. And then there's Daisy Ridley still holding that lightsaber up to him, waiting for him to say something. I'm guessing that's going to at least be a 4-day shoot. And then cut to Rian Johnson, welcoming everybody to the production of Star Wars Episode VIII, which I'm cool about. I like Rian Johnson. I liked Looper. That was one of my favorite movies of 2012, so good luck to you, man. I hope it's a great piece of cinema you make. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited all for Episode 8 beginning filming and everything like that, but I was kind of hoping to see a little bit more of the things not quite associated with the new trilogy, such as the Star Wars anthology movies, because we do actually have one of those movies dropping next Christmas, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And we really haven't seen much of anything relating to that yet, except for, I believe, one cast photo and a quick little conceptual trailer from a convention. But nothing with regards to an official teaser or even like a teaser for a teaser or anything like that. Honestly, I'd like to see a little bit more regarding that, since it is going to be one of the big movies that the Star Wars franchise is hinging its hopes on for this year. And like I said, it's great that you got such focus on the new expanding trilogy and everything like that, but why not focus a little bit more on this anthology stuff? Get people equally as excited, because this is what's going to tide them over for another year until Episode 8 drops. I'm sure, they're going to take their time with that stuff and perhaps even release the first official trailer or something like that at D23 or whatever convention that they're going to be promoting Rogue One at. So again, I get it. Like, Star Wars right now and Walt Disney right now is all about hyping up everything Star Wars, from the smallest bit of footage you can get on Episode 8 to cast photos and everything like that, to cast announcements such as Laura Dern and Benicio del Toro joining the cast for Episode 8. I mentioned on Facebook earlier I was personally hoping that they just stay the same with regards to their characters from Jurassic Park and Guardians of the Galaxy respectively. Like, Dr. Ellie Sattler's just there, studying space dinosaurs and hopping around the galaxy with, what's his name? The Collector from Guardians. And Howard the Duck is there, just for good measure. But the good Howard the Duck. The post-credits Guardians Howard the Duck, as opposed to the 86 Howard the Duck. Hey, speaking of Marvel, Daredevil dropped a new trailer for its second season. It kind of baffles me, because it's a Daredevil Season 2, Trailer Number 1, Part 1, I believe is what it's called. But I kind of get it, because this trailer is very Punisher heavy. And with good reason, because it seems like John Bernthal, the Punisher, is solid. I like him for this role. He looks the part very much so, and he has a couple of interactions with Daredevil in the trailer talking about, like, you're the guy who is a short-term solution, essentially, while I'm the one who actually puts down the problem. And he's saying, like, the one thing that separates you and me is one bad day. Essentially, I feel like this is going to be the story arc that pushes Daredevil to the brink with regards to his no-killing policy, since Frank Castle is all about killing scumbags. And John Bernthal sells that shit. But like my friend Max Andrews stated on the Three Geeks podcast, I'm looking forward to seeing him rub his head several times, a la The Walking Dead. But there were other characters in there, Foggy is obviously having tension with Matt with regards to knowing his secret identity. Looks like Matt and Karen are getting closer and more intimate, perhaps. And at the very last scene, a little bit of Elektra. And that's probably what the part 1 thing is all about. Perhaps trailer part 2 is going to be very Elektra heavy. Although I'm not quite sure exactly how much Elodie Young's Elektra plays into her own story arc, or if she has a full-fledged arc, or if it's just going to be like with Stick last season in just 1 episode. Who knows? I'm definitely jazzed about Daredevil. Still one of my favorite comic book superhero things, let alone shows. And if you're interested, you can hear me and Max talk about it all the time on our Daredevil episode commentaries, right here on McGTV. And then leading us to Fuller House. Whatever. I'm not entirely sure if the creators are aware of what they're doing with this series, if it's supposed to be just sincerely a follow-up, or if they're playing wholeheartedly into the sappiness and overly melodramatic stuff that people remember Full House for. Like, so far this trailer, all it did was bring back cringe-worthy memories of me as a little kid watching Full House and being like, well, there's nothing else good on right now, I might as well watch this. Yeah, I might have watched Full House, but God forbid it I actually laugh at it. And you definitely get that there. At least this didn't seem as annoying as the original, because it's very Olsen twin light. As in, there's no Olsen twins. Now, if they got Elizabeth Olsen to come in and play, what was her name? The part that the Olsen twins played, that would be kind of something interesting, because she's a good actress. And Bob Saget definitely looks like he's just there for the money. So, good on you, Bob. At least you're getting paid. And I want to apologize for the sound of my voice in this video, because I'm just getting over something, so I'm a little frog-throaty right now. But there you go. Star Wars Episode 8. Hopefully we'll get some more Rogue One stuff. Daredevil Season 2 Part 1 Trailer A/3. Awesome. Fuller House. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. What are some of the trailers that you enjoyed in the past week? Because I know there's probably a plethora of other ones that I didn't mention that got dropped as well. Let me know. Does Fuller House do it for you? And be sure to subscribe as well. All right, take care.